EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 3rd down, they go with Pierce. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Oh, right.
Stroud gives it to Pierce, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Marshawn Nealand there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. It was Marshawn Nealand there to stop him. They face 2nd down and 7.
Oh, right.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
All right.
Here's Pierce. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
All righty.
One more time, they try Pierce. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. His 12th touchdown of the year. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On one, ready?
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
On one, ready?
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Shot.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 12. 12. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Motion man is Bell.
Shot.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11, 11, 11.
Third and a yard.
11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Second down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
On 2.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Gun.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
11. 11, Thomas. 12. That.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready? Here we go. That.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Eleven. Here we go. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans are out to a 21-10 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Dot.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 5.
On 1, ready? Eleven mighty. 12. 12. Dot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Dot.
Now a handoff running right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Dot.
Now Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Pierce. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Stroud. Pass brought in by Ferguson. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Here we go.
A run here with Pierce. A big hole. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Dell motioning over. Here's a run. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. The ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Back.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Gun, gun. Dad. Dad.
Here's Burrow. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins,
11,
and it could be
11,
something
11.
small like
Here we
we
go.
just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first
11 empty,
and
11
10.
empty. Dad.
Burrow now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
11 Thomas. Dad.
Back to throw. Burrow. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
11 MT tank. Behind.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Ow, for tonight.
They hand it off to Pierce. And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, ready.
Here's a give to Pierce. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Deron Bland with the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Now Pierce. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third down and 9.
Right, Tony. All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On the quick, right?
They'll go with him again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule.
On one, ready?
That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Let's get set. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his
11,
headset,
mighty.
removed it,
11,
and he
11
slammed
MT,
it on the
11
ground. And truthfully,
12,
I don't blame him.
12,
His
12.
unit has been getting worked up front
11, 11,
all
11.
day in pass protection.
Dot.
Burrow to throw.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
On one, ready?
The offense is out
11,
there.
11, 11,
4th
11.
and
Here we go,
inches.
here we go. Dot.
Burrow. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What's that?
Stroud gives it to Pierce. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. Here's a 2nd and 9.
What's that?
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
Buggy. Here we go. Good night.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Good night.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
What's that?
On 3rd down, they'll run. And here comes the reverse. And he will score again. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for
11
first
MT,
and
11
10.
MT. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to Ferguson once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here we go. Shot.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, shot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone, so this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Set.
To throw is Stroud. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
All right.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Righty taxi.
Stroud gonna set up. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he is gonna score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars. Tonight.
To throw, it's Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Side.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's get set. Side.
Now, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
On one, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Side.
To throw is Burrow. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down, and that brings up fourth down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover.
Gun, gun. Side. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Side.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll send him over to the left. On first down, Burrow. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Burrow. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to be fourth down.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Side.
Back to throw, Burrow. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the first down.
Here we go. Shot.
Now, Burrow. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Burrow now. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Gun. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Here we go. One final play. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson.